Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. This is Laura with Stitching with Laura. How's everybody doing? I hope everybody is having a good Friday and getting ready for their weekend. Well, almost. I got one more day. But we got a package. We got a package! I know. I always get so excited. Sometimes you just got to send yourself stuff so you get stuff. Because everybody needs to get stuff every once in a while. I don't care how much it costs. Well, I care how much it costs, but you know. Even it's just something little. Just send it to yourself. You'll feel much better. Alright, of course this is from 123 Stitch. And get that bag out of the way. So I got material and I got a few. Let me get rid of this piece of cardboard. We don't need it. And I'll show you exactly what that goes to. So I'll just set it aside for a second. So... and then we'll just do the books first. How's that? Okay, the first thing I got, the Biscornu from Beth Twist, Heartstring Samplery, Flanders Field. I just love this. It is so, so pretty. And that is what this thread goes for. And I bought 2 pieces of fabric. Oh, I'm sorry, bought 3. 2 of them are 16 count country French latte from Winchlet. Got 2 separate pieces. And then I got a great big piece of country French cafe mocha, which as you can see is a little bit darker. Hopefully you can see it. A little bit darker. So I don't know which one I'm going to do the Biscornu on. But I got that. So I'm sure these colors, they will be great. I don't know that I have them all, but I don't know if I can get there. Hang on, guys. It's always something. What a day. I am so hot. Sorry I had to run the air conditioner, but I'm burning up here. I don't think there was too many colors. Seems like there should be a light green, but I think I might have a light green that I can use. Let's see here. Let me see if I can find my thing. Yeah, it only calls for 6 colors, and I got 4 of the 6. So I can probably add something to that, because I picked up a bunch of miscellaneous stuff, all DMC, so yeah, that is going to be absolutely beautiful. Let me set it this way so you can see it. Isn't that gorgeous? Now, if I can get it to look like that, we will have it made, huh? We'll see. Okay, let me set that aside and set the colors aside. I don't think there's any more colors. Then, oh, don't want to lose my plastic bag because I use that until I get it a bag. The next one I got is Hibernation Day by Heartstring Samplery. Let me take it out of here. It's a little glary. Just a little glary. But it says, I love the snap of winter air, the snowflakes on my face. How snowdrifts make the world disappear without a trace. I'll take a day dressed in pajamas in a room without a view if I can spend the day curled up next to you. Let's have a hibernation day, me and you. And then it's Beth Twist, and then 2013. I don't know. I just saw this pattern, so. And I don't know what colors it takes. So I will. It doesn't. It only takes a few. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 colors in that. So, and they're supposed to use Gentle Arts. But I'll change it to DMC and pick some colors that look really good with that. But that's my kind of house. You only have to fill, you might have to fill it all. I was thinking I only had to fill parts of it. Then I got Home for the Holidays. Let me move the lamp up so it can move. By Blackbird Designs. Just absolutely adore this. Whoops. But you can see the pretty little Christmassy, wintry things. I just love it. And, oh, there's that one that Nisi, Stitching with Nisi did. I think it's Nisi, or Nisi Lynn. I don't know that I can show you. Maybe. It's that one. She did this one. And then she changed this to Merry Christmas or something and changed it out a little bit. But yeah. But the one I bought the book for, let me show you what this is. And that's why I got that great big, whoops, great big piece of material. It's there. Let's see. Page 8. We probably flew right by it. Let me flip it inside out. This is another one I'm going to have to... Whoops, sorry. Upside down. My bad. It's called Christmas Garden. Isn't that gorgeous? And it's like red and greens and gold, so it doesn't have hardly any colors either. It's only got 4 colors. So, it calls for Gentle Arts, but it also has the DMC equivalent here. So, yeah, that won't take any thread at all. And it is 225 by 272. So, it might take a couple of each. I have no idea, you know. But I just thought it was an absolutely gorgeous thing. I like it almost better than I like, what is it called? Heaven and Nature. I actually like that. And I thought where all these initials are, I could put like my parents' initials, my initials, my kids' initials, and my grandparents on both sides' initials in here. But I thought that would be cool. And you could probably put initials just about any of them open little holes. So I think that would be pretty. And remind me of Christmas, and then I can cry every time I pick it out because, you know, I can barely get the ornaments on the tree. Last year I couldn't because my mother had just passed away in October, and I could not put the ornaments on the tree. It just wasn't happening. I put the tree up, it had the lights attached. I turned it on about twice, and I was done. I just could not deal. So hopefully this year it'll be a little bit different. Just a little bit. So we will see. But that's why I bought that. And I like these little tiny stockings. I don't know how big they are. I don't know if it will actually say. But Nisi Lynn did a bunch of them. Let's see if I can turn this. And this one, it says finished stocking 5 3/4 by 8 3/4. So these are the bigger ones. I didn't get the one with the little tiny ones. I want to get the strawberries too, so I don't know which one's which. But we'll see what happens. But they just take a few colors, and that's what I just absolutely love about this. So I will have fun with this. And I don't know when I'm going to start Christmas stitching. I've got 3 patterns, basic ones. Actually 4 if you count Heaven and Nature. I've got Struttin', and I've got the one with Frosty and the kids. And then I've got this book. But I may start that Christmas one earlier. I don't know. Haven't decided. But today we are going to do something different again. I had the unboxing, and now I'm going to go and get this Biscornu, because if I could just say it, Biscornu, the material, and get it all ready, and I will start it, and we'll do a little bit of a small stitch with me at the same time. That be okay? Alright guys, I will be back in a few. I don't want to lose all my paperwork and everything. And there's a nice little thing on this too about Flanders Field, and this is the there was a physician that wrote this poem. He was Canadian Lieutenant Colonel John Lecree, wrote a poem in May of 1915 about Flanders Field. And now the whole field is supposedly covered with poppies. So I thought that was pretty cool that they did a thing. So I will get it ready, and I will be back in a few. Whoa, sorry, I'm bouncing all over the place. So sorry. Alright, see you in a few minutes. Hello everyone, I'm back. Alright, so I picked the latte, not the mocha latte, just the country French latte from Winchlet. So all the fabrics that I got were from Winchlet. And the first color that I'm going to use, let me get rid of this stupid band-aid. Jeez. What a day, guys. What a day. Thought I was never going to get out of there. It was just, it turned insane about 2:30. Just absolutely went insane at 2:30. And there was no recovering. I finally got out of there at 3:30. And I thought, well, okay, I'll give the post office the benefit of the doubt. Hang on, guys. We're just going to move up a little bit. And see if it's there. And it was. I saw yesterday that this had reached Denver. Maybe yesterday, maybe, I think, something like that. So it only took like 3 days to ship. So, oh, the color I'm using is 3777. And it's kind of a nice red. I've never used that. I might use that in that Christmas one, though. That's a nice red. It's not too bright, and maybe I'll use this green to go with it for that Christmas thing. I don't know. I haven't sorted that out yet. Not going to go there. So, yeah. I worked from 9 to 3:30 today, and that was so totally enough. People upon people upon people. Guess they're trying to get their vacations in before the kids got to go back to school. The kids here go back, I believe, the last week of August, if I'm not mistaken. So, that's good. I sure hope I'm doing this right. I just started on the first page, and it says that this is the top of that pattern thing. So you make one side, and then I have to make another, I guess, to fit it all together. I'm not real sure, but I'm not going to worry about that. I'm just going to stitch, you know? Just have to stitch. So I might work on this tonight. It's got a row around the edges here. Crap, I can just get it to go. I was looking to see if it was a double row, but it's not. It's a single row. Very nicely printed pattern. Of course, I don't expect much less from Beth Twist, because that girl's good. She's got this down. So if I like this Biscornu, I may make another one. I don't know. This is the only pattern that I got for it. And I want to try it first, and see if it is going to work. Whoops. And we will see from there. I went and I measured. I don't know if I wrote it down here, per se. But, where is it? Let me see if it's on the opposite. Okay. So the stitch count is 101. So I took 101 and divided it, because I'm using 16 count. Divided it by 16 count. So it's like 5 or 6 inches when it's all said and done. And that's how I got how big and where to start. So I just left me a, I always leave like 2 to 3 inches around the edge. I don't know how much I'm going to need for this, but we're just going to start here. Whoops, I forgot to cross that stitch. Yeah, I was going to do elemental dragons. I'll do it tomorrow. But this came in and game on. Yeah, I was anxious to see how this is all going to transpire. So, I don't know. We'll have to see. But like I said, I just started with the very first page, and it's only got, how many colors? 2, 4, 6 colors in it. So I found, I told you I was missing 2. So I pulled this green for the other green to go with this. I may have to get the next shade darker. I'm not real sure. It calls for 732, and I got 733. Close enough. And then it called for onyx, and I'm using this black. So it'll be that, and then the flowers will be made up of this and this red that I've got. And there's some purple in there across it all. So yeah, it'll be beautiful, I'm sure. It's Beth Twist. I would say how bad can it get, but none of her patterns have ever been bad. It's just, yeah. I started with two of the biggest ones. You know, let's start with Consider the Lilies and His Eyes on the Sparrow. So, and I love the patterns. I like how big they are, and I'll make a copy so that I can see what I'm doing, because I have to fold this like 500 times and I don't want to lose it. It's just a paper. Some of them have like a plastic paper, but and it's got this nice little booklet thing to go with it. So I'll just make me a black and white copy and go from there. So we won't probably make too much progress today, but whoops, I missed the whole thing. This is a lovely, when you get it stitched, it looks more like a reddish orange, if you will, like a dark bittersweet. So, like, lovely colors, lovely colors. So I guess I'll be working on this for a day or two. It's got these great big poppy flowers you gotta fill in, and I don't know, it's kind of got a pattern to it. I was looking to see if there was a pattern, and I don't know that you can tell in the picture, but see, there's that light color, there's lighter color, and then there's the dark red, but it's pretty dark, but in the light we'll see what it all looks like and how it all comes together. So if I ever get this finished, you know, it'll be a wonder. But we start out hopeful, and I don't know when I'm going to start Hibernation Day and when I'm going to start the Christmas one. I don't know, but I do have material for both. And there's some other things in that Christmas book that I would like to do, but that was primarily the reason why I decided to get it before it was totally out of print, and it is Blackbird, so good stuff. I like some of their patterns. Not all of them, you know, some of them are kind of out there, but oh well. I don't know how many I'm supposed to go down here. I'm just keep stitching. It's only like 5 inches across. But we got plenty of material, and I got extra, see, of those, of the latte, and another piece of that mocha, because it's not going to take that whole piece. But that way I'll have like little bits to use on the Christmas stuff, because some of them I want to be darker than the others. I know, we're just going up and down, aren't we? Boring. Let me come back across. I got to get rid of this thread, though. I don't want to go across the fabric. This is lovely fabric. This is the best I've seen from Winchlet. I mean, Picture This Plus is my #1 fabric. #2 is the Country French line from Winchlet. Those two I like. And when I want something that's fairly inexpensive, and it's just going to require like a, what do you call it? Like a plain background, you know, you're not going to have to worry about it or want it to be muted or anything, then I go with these. But I do like that Picture This Plus. I mean, if I could just go crazy nuts for, yeah, this girl would go nuts with Picture This Plus. But it's kind of nice. You can get smaller pieces, and I might even go get some Lagana or some even weave of some type. I don't know. I am so glad to be home. It was so hot out. Well, it's 83. But, you know, you're closer to the sun because you're 8,000 feet up, so it feels like it's about 93 out there. And it was a little warm, so that's why I turned on the air conditioner. I'm sure Molly was happy to, whoops, forgot what I was doing. Happy to see me coming. This wasn't a real exciting one to start, but hey, we get a corner going. I had to make sure I was supposed to go across the top. Just checking before I did all that. And I'm really close to the edge. I could have pulled it over if I wanted to, but I didn't. I have plenty of material either direction, so we will see. Worked a little bit on Elemental Dragon and Quaker Sampling 3 last night, and then I was just like fried. I was just done. And I'll be fried tomorrow for sure. Trying to build a skeleton here so that I can start the poppies. But, oops, sorry. Gotta back up a little bit. Don't even know what I'm having for dinner. I was gonna make meatloaf, but this showed up. Okay, bets are off. Next. What are you making? So, I don't know. I don't know. I do have some roast beef in there. I could make me a sandwich. If I really didn't want to do too much. And save the... I'll get the hamburger out tonight so I can fix my meatloaf tomorrow, and then I'll have it for the 2 or 3 days that I'm off. Because I love leftover meatloaf. I like it hot. I like it cold in a sandwich. Yeah. But it has to be my meatloaf. I don't like Boston Market meatloaf. You can get it in a, what do you call it? In a TV dinner, but no. And people put weird things in meatloaf, you know? I like it the way I was taught by my mother for the past 40, 50 years. And now I can actually put the onions and the red and green peppers in it. My ex-husband, he'd eat it, but he didn't want any of the onions in there, and it was special. It was special. So I did that for 18 years. Now I'm over it. I put whatever I want in there. But I still put my bacon and my ketchup on top. I'll gotta have that. And I have a whole thing of bacon in there. I was gonna have BLTs. Well, that didn't transpire. The lettuce went bad before I ever decided to do that, so I never even opened the bacon. Sometimes I'll go through bouts of bacon and have to have it like for 3 days in a row, and then I'm done, you know. So it's been about 2-3 months since I had bacon, but I do like bacon. And sometimes I'll make, what do you call it, breakfast burritos with bacon. Sometimes I'll use some of those little sizzler sausages, but I basically like bacon in my breakfast burritos. And all I can get is the great big huge thing of salsa, but I can't go through it in time for it not to get bad. And I'm not real clear on how long that lasts. So, yeah. I'm just kind of funny about that. I've heard about people dying from old salsa. So, I try to get, you know, this smaller bottle that's about yay big, you know, the small size. Oh yes, I ripped that open today. That's why I had that stupid Band-Aid on. But it was one of those that keeps getting sticky around the edges, and I didn't want it on my material. Oh, goodness. I know this isn't really exciting, guys. What can I say? So I probably won't make another order until the end of next week. And then we'll see where we go. I've got a few things sitting in my cart waiting to be purchased, but I don't think I'll purchase them all. And I've, of course, been watching floss tubes, so I get more ideas from other people. Yeah, it's special that way. Still haven't gotten that Christmas pattern. That one, and it's from Stone Creek. Stone Creek, finally found out what it's the 90th time that I've mentioned this, and I finally remembered who it was by. But I've seen a few of the YouTubers doing that. So, we will see. We will see. Just what we're going to do. But there's probably 3 or 4 patterns in there that I've, you know, just set aside. Okay. Oh, and of course it's a different color. Okay, let me put this up here. And I'll just take it down over there and get it out of my way. I need that other, what the heck color is it? 920. It's kind of a, it's like a bittersweet too, but the other one was like a darker bittersweet. So we will see how well it looks. Like to at least start on a flower, guys. I'm telling you. These videos on Fridays and Saturdays are just almost a little much some days. But especially if I get something new, because, you know, God forbid it sits, because that ain't happening for me. But I do like that Christmas garden by Blackbird. Oh. And somebody else is working on it, and don't even, see, I can't even remember who's working on what. But I just know I love it. Okay, so we need to come over to 11. Hang on, guys. Okay, there's 11. Skip 1. And put it right there. Okay, get the red out of the way. This color goes all the way around. Now, see, you can't tell too much the difference. Okay, so that one was there. Oops. Shit. Hang on, guys. Issues. See, I'm pushing it. Hang on. Well, some days there's only one stitch there, so we'll just do it the old-fashioned way. I'm going to leave that there until I get this rethreaded because... Hang on, guys. I know. And this fabric looks kind of a golden color. There, that's a better color for it. I don't know why it looks so gold color, but it's not. It's, you know, just a basic old-fashioned tan, if you will. But it's pretty... It goes really well with all these colors that everybody's decided to put their patterns in. Okay, we're going to try this again. This goes right here. Hang on. Pull up. Pull down. Okay, now, get... Oh, you little dork. That didn't work. I'm trying, guys. I am trying. This, I was trying to find the top so I could start it without having to count 100 million things. Now I gotta cut this off. I'm using my little stork scissors. Oops, I just dropped my thread. I got these from, oh dear, where did I get these? Perhaps I got them on Amazon, maybe? I want to say. Because I bought the gingers from, okay. Gotta go up. I bought the gingers from 123 Stitch. Need 6 of those. Because when I ordered the gingers from my stitch store, they were from, is it Fomori? I don't know, Fomori? I think that's what it says on my other ones. They look just like gingers, but they don't say ginger. And I wanted the ones that said ginger on it. So I ordered them from 123 Stitch because they couldn't get the gingers at my store. And I like the ones, let's see, Brenda and the Cereal Starter, I think it's Brenda. She bought a pair and they were like 6-inch ones. So I've never seen them that big. I'd like to have them this big because they fit my hand nice. I don't have issues, you know, unless I quilt. And we're not quilting for a while, ever, again. We're done with that episode. I liked it, but it was just absolutely killing me, so. And this doesn't seem to bother me because I can put it down and I don't have that much repetitive stitching. I gotta see what I'm doing. 6. And go down 1. This goes so much easier when I have it attached to my thing. And we're back to yellow again. I don't know why it does that. Weird camera thing, but it's good. And 1 more down. Kind of makes a split, and then the rest of it will be the other color. Just gonna put that there. Okay, where am I? And it goes on all 4 sides, so I guess I can go down. Doesn't matter. I guess there's some sprinkled in and out, but this is the center of one, so just make sure I was doing it right. This is such nice fabric to work with because it bends with you while you're stitching. It doesn't fight you the whole way. I can hardly use anything stiff. It just drives me nuts. And not to mention some of those kits that I got, the what do you call it? The oh hell, just a minute. 7. I had to count how many I needed. 3. Okay, there's 7. It just scratches the hell out of you on some of that real stiff Ada stuff, and I cannot wash it enough. I mean, I don't know what its deal is. I've tried everything. I mean, short of putting it in the washing machine, running it through a load, and then drying it in the dryer, because that just hasn't happened. So, yike. Of course I didn't go far enough. I just got tired of going in one direction. You ever just get that way? So, and then it's going to go down this way, and then it's going to do that little scallop thing again, and then, or this V thing. So that's split into 4. So, yeah, we got this. Like I said, I got the pattern. Whether I can get it together to look like a Biscornu, we'll have it. Beyond that, I might have to go on to, like, I'm sure Vanna's got one on how to finish one. Vanna Pfeiffer. She's so good at finishing. Her stuff just looks like it came out of a factory. It's just perfect. She's really, really good at it. Just love it. Alright guys, well I think that is going to be it for today. And we'll continue on the rest of the day and the week and see if we can get this started. We'll see. Alright guys, well thank you for joining me. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe. And please hit the bell, and that way you'll know when my next video comes out. Y'all have a good rest of your Friday and a good rest of your weekend. God bless. Bye-bye. Stay safe.